This is a packing vlog. We are going to Hawaii tomorrow, and me and you together, we're gonna pack for the trip. And it wouldn't be me without leaving everything, and I do mean literally everything, to the last minute. And before we get to packing, what do we actually have to do? Well, it's 5 p.m. Our flight leaves tomorrow at 2 p.m. But before we get to packing, I have to what? Go to the pharmacy. Why? Because if you notice on my I have what seems to be a developing sty. Perfect. So I'm gonna go to the pharmacy and see if the pharmacist can prescribe me like a topical antibiotic to take care of this, because chances are this will probably go away on its own, but there is a slight chance that it could get worse and not resolve itself. And you know, the US healthcare model, it's a pay-to-play model, so I would rather just get the prescription here than potentially having to deal with it in Hawaii. Another thing I have to do also at the pharmacy, which is located in a drugstore, is send out some packages. Okay, my husband is gonna drive me because I can't put my contacts in because I have this sty. I'll give you the lure with the package after we go and drop it off. We're back, changed into some comfy clothes. It's almost time to start packing. We dropped off my packages. We got the antibiotic for my eye. Now, what was the lure with the packages? Well, how can a package have lure? I ordered a bunch of stuff off of Essence. It was a big order, a big, fat, juicy, expensive order. So I placed that order. I received the order. Try some stuff on. There were 4 items total in the order, and then I was keeping one, returning the other 3 items. Okay, loafed it on the return, but I'm still within that 30-day return window. Then what happens? I see in the news, Essence files for bankruptcy. And you know, I didn't think anything of it really, even though red flags should have been going off. What I thought was, oh man, that sucks. For everyone working at Essence, for me, who is Essence's #1 customer, where am I gonna buy my clothes now? Revolve. So then a couple of days later, I'm like, oh, I should make this return, like before I leave for Hawaii. I go to request the refund. If you've done this on Essence, you know you have to click which items in your order you want a refund. Then you get an email with the shipping label. So I go to do that, and then I get this email from Essence. Instead of giving me my shipping label, it says, we can't give you a shipping label due to service disruption. And I was like, oh my God, wait a minute. Then the law brain fires up. Haven't heard from her in a while. I was like, wait, if Essence files for bankruptcy and I am a unsecured lender, I'm never getting my money back for this return, and they're not going to take it back. Essence has my money. No wonder they weren't issuing me this return label. Okay, no problem. Not like it's a $1,500 return that I don't even want this stuff. So I'm like, oh my God, okay, no problem, Essence. How could you do this to me? You're #1 customer. So I called their customer service and they can't do anything. What are they gonna do? They said they cannot issue me the return label until next Friday. But I was like, well, I'm gonna be in Hawaii on Friday. And is that true? Is that even true? Will you even be able to do that on Friday? I want this stuff off my hands, off premises. So if Essence doesn't give me my money back, I could do a chargeback on my credit card, but I can't do the chargeback if I have the stuff in my possession. So I'm like, okay, no, I need to ship this off to Essence. So then they were like, we can't issue the return label, giving me all this BS reasons. And then I asked straight up, because I'm like, okay, service disruption, what are you talking about? Canada Post isn't on strike. What do you mean service disruption? So I said, does this have something to do with, you know, Essence filing for bankruptcy? And the lady said, yeah, like outright, yeah, it does. And I was like, okay, well, I guess the law brain, she was onto something. I was like, okay, well, if you can't issue me the return label, why can't I just ship it to you guys? I'm shipping it to you guys. And she agreed. She was like, yeah, that's fine. So I had to go out and ship it. Then I had to hear it from my husband being like, why'd you spend so much money on Essence? I was like, I knew I was gonna keep, it's not like I'm just like dropping 2 bands at Essence, okay? Like, okay, I'm under enough stress, I might not get this money back, I don't need it from you. And then on top of that, my health card's expired, okay? So on top of this Essence thing, I had to be like, yeah, who knows if the pharmacist is even gonna be able to help me because I don't even have a valid health card right now. It was a lot. It was a lot going on in that car ride. Tensions were high. Anyways, but turns out nothing to worry about. I got my antibiotic. I got my package shipped off. Things are looking up here. But now we actually have to pack, which is so annoying. Plan of attack. So the trip, it is kind of a long time, 10 days. Tour travel, so 8 days. So what I'm gonna do is, obviously I have a bunch of laundry, haven't done that. So I'm gonna, number one, do all my laundry. I'm not gonna worry about all the clothes until after the laundry is done. As the laundry is going, I am going to pack my toiletries, my electronics, sunscreen, accessories, shoes, everything but clothes. And then once the laundry is done, then we will pack the clothes. Thankfully, this flight is at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So if you know we don't get everything done tonight, it's gonna be a-okay. Let's get started on this laundry. One thing we are gonna try and do is pack moderately light, which is, I've never done that before in my life, ever. But you know, there's a first time for everything. Laundry's going. Now it's time to pack the toiletries. And for toiletries, we have makeup, skincare, contacts, toothbrush, and then we have some products that we won't be able to fit in our carry-on because of size. So we're gonna also pack those separately. But I'll give you a rundown of what I'm gonna take. I'm the kind of person, if we have it here, we are packing it. We are not buying something there if we don't need to, especially because the US dollar right now is so strong compared to the Canadian dollar. Just a little thing of sunscreen in the US could cost $30 Canadian, so we are going to try to avoid that and bring everything that we have. And luckily, I'm an influencer, so I have a lot of skincare products to choose from. First things first, the sunscreen. I only unfortunately have 2 things of sunscreen here. Hopefully this will last the entire 10 days, but I don't think it will. We have this Neutrogena one here. This one is SPF 45. Then we have this Garnier one. This one is SPF 60. Now for lotion, this is hands down my favorite lotion. It is the Vaseline Pro Vita B3. Vaseline sent this to me one time, and ever since then I've been obsessed. You know when celebrities walk the red carpet and they have exposed skin and it looks like super glowy, buttery, shiny? This does that for you. So she's coming with. For my cleanser, I'm gonna bring this CeraVe one. Now I have these 2 facial sunscreens from IDC Dermo. I haven't used these before. This is like a powder, and then there's a brush. I thought this would be interesting to try. We also just have their normal facial sunscreen, so I'm gonna pack both. I also have this Garnier facial sunscreen, and you're probably like, wow, this girl needs a lot of sunscreen. It's because I'm packing for me and David. I know he is not gonna pack this himself and is going to be asking for mine, so we need to double up. I also have this supergoop one and this Kiehl's one for good measure. Now for moisturizer, we also have a couple options. This was the one that I was going through currently, the Clinique Moisture Surge. I love all things Clinique, but there's just not enough left in it to last 10 days, so we're gonna leave her behind. But I have this Kiehl's one that I'm gonna take, and then also this Neutrogena Collagen Bank. Remember in the TIFF vlog, I went to the event for this, so we're gonna bring her, test her out. For my toner, I'm gonna bring the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Toner. I haven't really tried a lot of their skincare, so we're gonna put her to the test on Decay. It looks milky. And the higher volume product, they are gonna go in this Away. It's like a travel toiletries case. This is gonna go in my suitcase. We're moving on to the next toiletry bag. This one is gonna go in my carry-on. It's also from Away. It's a little bit smaller. And in here, we're gonna have some more skincare. We have the SkinCeuticals Vitamin C Serum, and then we also have the Clinique Under Eye Cream. And also in here is gonna go things like my deodorant, razors. One thing when traveling that I always need is reactant. I get so congested on plane, and because of the change in pressure, oh my god, it feels like my head is gonna explode. So to decongest, I always have reactant on hand. And of course, we also have to bring my contacts, which I can't even actually wear because of my sty. And whenever I go on vacation, I always get paranoid that I'm gonna run out of contacts. So I always bring enough for like double. So here we have 10 days, which is the exact length of my trip. We're gonna go 11 days, 12 days, 13 days. 14 days, 15 days. What if we get stuck in Hawaii? 16 days. So we're gonna do 17 days. Just, you know, what if I go in the ocean and have to change my contacts twice a day, every day? Then what? I actually might need a separate container just for the contacts. Also very important are these bloat pills. They are from Arrae, A-R-R-A-E. Not sure if this is TMI, but probably is. I get a little bit backed up on vacay, so it's honestly really bad. Anyways, so whenever I go on vacation, I always have to have them. I only have 5 left. Sad. Arrae, if you're watching, help a girl out. What I really don't have at all is hair stuff. You know those frizz sticks that when you do a slick back, you like do it and then it pulls all your hair back? I have some of those somewhere. I just can't find them. And I was gonna go look for one, but I was like, no, maybe we should focus. Maybe we should get the packing done and then look for the frizz stick after. What I also need to bring are all my Invisaligns. Now we have to do my makeup. As you can see, we're gonna have to let some pieces go. What is for sure coming is this Prada mascara, my fave. And I always layer the YSL Lash Clash with this Prada one. So good, we need both. And for my eyebrows, we just got this brow pencil from MAC and then the Urban Decay, the slick brow. For my eyes, if the sty ever goes down, you guys, you can't wear makeup when you have a step, whatever. I have this MAC eyeliner. For my eyeshadow palette, I'm gonna go with this Clinique range here. I think it's nice. It'll, you know, do well to cover the redness of Mount Vesuvius over here on my eye. For my lip liners, MAC Tried and True Stone, one of my fave colors. Hopefully we'll be able to get through the vacay without sharpening it because I do not have a sharpener. I also recently got this new one from MAC. It is the lip glazer. I really love this color. It's like brown, but it also has a pinky tint. Okay, maybe I'll just get right into the lip glosses. No shortage of these. Okay, Clinique. Okay, number 1, Bedazzled. Love that. And this, of course, is the Viral Black Honey. I love this one, honestly. It's so good. Next, we have our YSL girls. This is the YSL Lip Plumping Gloss. Love this one. It's just like a classic pink. You don't even need a liner with it. We also have the YSL Love Shine, another cult classic. Can't go wrong. Next up, we have this MAC Gloss Stick. I always pair this with the Stone Lip Liner and it looks really good. Trust me. Oh, you thought we were done? No, not yet. Okay, we also have this MAC Lip Glass. I also recently just got this and it's just fun. I always layer it on top like my last layer of lipstick and it just has like a gorgeous shine, you know, a bit edgy. I also love this lip balm. It is called Dream Jelly by the brand Herbivore. And then for lipstick, I'm going to bring MAC Sellout. Sellout, just like me. You guys, my eye is literally throbbing. It is on fire. We have 2 more in the lip category. This is actually before you put anything on your lips. This is the IDC Glow Fix Plump. It's like a lip plumper and I feel like it actually works. And then last but not least on the lip gloss front, we have this Prada Banana. This is more an accessory. This is coming. She's just for the girls. Does she do anything? I don't know, but she looks beautiful. So she's coming with Prada. It's coming to Hawaii. And if my suitcase is overweight, I can just unload some of my lip glosses. So those are the 45 lip products that I'm taking. You know, if we can't do makeup on this half of my face because of the eye, I'm gonna wanna have a lot of variety, a lot of options for the lips, you know? And for the skincare, the stuff that I brought, it's a bit more random, but this stuff that I'm bringing makeup-wise is what I wear on the day-to-day. This stuff is my tried and true. Moving on to the face, we have Sai. This is the Glowy Super Gel in the color Warm Glow. I love this stuff, okay? I don't always wear foundation, A, because sometimes I'm not confident in my blending capabilities. Sometimes I feel like I leave streaks of foundation just all over my face, and B, sometimes I'm lazy. This stuff, she goes on like a BB cream and gives you some good coverage. Now, the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, this is my tried and true foundation. This was my wedding foundation. I love it. There's nothing like it. However, for size, we are just going to bring the Companion Korean concealer. It was a tough call, but Luminous Silk, she's cut foundation. Concealer, she made the team. For a foundation, I'm gonna bring this MAC one. I really love this. I was off powder for years, literally. I don't think I used a powder foundation since like grade 9. MAC came out with the Studio Fix, and why I love this is because I got this at an event and the makeup artist did such a good color match to me. I feel like when you go into Sephora, because the lighting is so fluorescent, the color match is just never quite right, and obviously I can't do it myself. I'm relying on the professionals, but I've never had a good color match at Sephora, so when the makeup artist color matched me for this, oh my god, it just blends right into my skin, I think. Depends on the day. So she's coming with. I also want to bring this Gia Beauty primer, but I just think for space we're gonna have to leave it behind. What I am gonna bring is the all-nighter setting spray, because you guys know this one at Urban Decay, because of the heat, it's gonna be really hot. So we want our makeup, assuming we can even put on makeup for the wedding, we want it to stay, we want it to last all nighter. For blush, I'm gonna bring this YSL one. This is Make Me Blush 44 Pocket 4s. She's coming with. I've never tried this one. It's from 1999. Okay, that looks like pretty beautiful. I think this is a brand from Toronto. I want to try it. Why not? Now for our highlighters. Okay, we have 3 that we're gonna bring if they fit. We have this one from MAC, Soft and Gentle, Mineralized Skin Finish. Perfect. Up next, Giorgio Armani, Luminous Silk. And then we have the best highlighter in the game, in my opinion. We have the Prada. This stuff is so good. I dropped this and I thought it smashed and I was devastated, but we opened her and she's a survivor. She's still intact. And look at that, you guys, she closed. I didn't think she was gonna. All right, so now my 3 toiletry bags are packed. What next? It's midnight now and we're losing steam. I wanted everything to be packed tonight, but I'm a bit tired. What I'm gonna do is get my laundry downstairs. It's probably done by now. Bring her back up. And ideally the clothes will be packed tonight. If we have to pack the shoes and the electronics tomorrow, not the end of the world, but we at least have to get the clothes done tonight. We are not sleeping until the clothes are packed. Do you think my suitcase will be overweight?
You tell me that you shouldn't have it overweight. It's only 10 days.
It's an eternity. Just my sunglasses alone could fill the whole carry-on, honey. Okay, wait, you guys, let's compare my room to David's room. This is my room. And this is David's room. Go Bills. Go Bills. Okay, now I have about 45 tops here that we have to parse down into, I don't know, how many tops do you bring? It's really an 8-day trip because it's 2 travel days, so we just need enough tops for 8 days. So maybe 8 tops. Okay, let's see if we can get this down to 8 tops. What we're gonna pack for sure is this J.W. Anderson cat tie-dye top. Can't go on a trip without her. Okay, so that's one. There's also this Dolce & Gabbana terry cloth top. I feel like this is very Hawaii. She's gonna come too. Another one of my faves is this one. It is from the brand Bassering. It's like this purple halter top. I got it for Oshiega, so she's coming with. Oh my god, we're already at 3. I have this little garage number. It's like a halter top. Honestly, I've worn this top so many times. I think it was like 30 bucks. I got it for Coachella. We're at 4. Oh god. Another halter number. This one doesn't take up a lot of space, so she doesn't count, but this is it's like a halter from the brand Gimagus. Okay, this one from Cotton. It has this like seam down the front. We're gonna bring her. Again, that one doesn't really take up that much space, so does she count? I also am gonna bring this vintage Prada top. How cute is that? It looks like a sunset. Again, barely takes up any space. Oh my god. Okay, how many tops are we actually at if we weren't cheating? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh god. You know, 8 was such an arbitrary number. I'm also gonna bring this vintage Isabel Marant top. It's like this little ruffly top, but it looks quite cute with jean shorts. This one, she counts. This one takes up quite a bit of space. 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we got it down to 13 top, which I think is good. So my new approach is if it can fit in this packing cube, but then it can come. So. Okay, this is, we could put more in here, honestly. Oh my god. We're gonna bring this for like at night. Okay, will she zip up? Oh my god. All right, tops are packed. This is kind of dense. All right, now we have to do the same thing with the shorts. What I'm definitely gonna bring is this little skirt that I got in Thailand. This is perfect just for like a beach cover up, so she's coming with. What is also coming with are my grade 8 soccer shorts, tried and true. Then I have this workout set from Lululemon. We'll probably do a couple hikes when we're there, so I'm gonna bring this as well. I'm gonna bring these blue Patagonia swim shorts, as well as my favorite jean shorts ever, these Citizens, as well as these other Citizen shorts. 2 jean shorts. That's all the jean shorts though. I do feel like my top to short ratio is a little bit off. I have like 21 shirts and 5 pairs of shorts. I really want to bring these open YY shorts. Like, how sick are these? But I fear they are going to take up too much space. It's like, do I sacrifice one of the jean shorts? Honestly, looking at all my clothes, I definitely did not need to buy anything. I don't know if we're going to have room for the open YYs. This packing cube's getting a bit full here. Okay, let's close her up. We're almost there. All right, well, we did it almost. Our clothes are packed. My suitcase, I don't want to say, like, I don't want to put out into the universe that it's going to be overweight. However, if it is, I'm not going to worry about it. It is 1:30 a.m. I'm going to go to bed. Our flight's at 2 p.m., so we'll have to be at the airport at noon. David's probably going to want to be there at like 9 a.m. In my head, I was like, oh, I don't even have that much left to pack. But then as I was running through it, I have to pack my purses, my sunglasses, my electronics, shoes. Okay, not great, but I'm calling it for the evening. We will touch base back tomorrow morning and finish off this packing job. It is travel day, everyone. We have about 10 minutes until we have to leave, and my carry-on is not yet packed, so we're gonna do it speedy. I have to bring a lot of shoes, you guys. These ones. Luckily, sandals, they don't take up a lot of space, so you can bring a lot. I got these for the trip because Reformation was having that sale, so I got these. Are these ugly? Whatever. Okay, that's pretty good. There's barely anything in here. Maybe we'll put my toiletries in here too then. And then I'm only bringing 1 pair of running shoes. Honey, do you think only 1 pair of running shoes is enough? Okay. Style? Okay. No worries. Okay, 1 pair of running shoes. This is amazing, you guys. There's barely anything in this carry-on. Should I bring more shoes? Since we have all this room, I am going to put my toiletries in here. I think my suitcase might be overweight. So it's a good thing we have a lot of space in case we have to take some of that stuff out. We could just throw it in here. Okay, and also before we put the toiletries away, maybe let's just do a little bit of makeup. My sty is doing a lot better. Thankfully, the antibiotic, she is working, but I'm just gonna do a light little makeup. We're flying Toronto to Vancouver and then Vancouver to Hawaii. And then I asked my husband, how long of a flight is it to Hawaii from Vancouver? And he's like, oh, 3 or 4 hours. I was like, is that true? No, it's not. I looked it up. 6.5 hours. Obviously, I have nothing downloaded. I'm gonna have to do that when we get there. To try and be good on my budgets, I got rid of a lot of TV subscriptions and I only have Amazon Prime and HeyU. Before I had everything, Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple TV. It was like 60 or 70 bucks a month just on TV subscriptions. I was like, hey, this is insane. So I got rid of everything. But for the plane, I might be subscribed to a Disney Plus so that I can watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives because I never saw the 2nd season. We have to be careful of the sty here. Okay, now we can put all of these toiletries into my carry-on. You like the Away suitcases? Yeah, they're nice, eh? They think of everything. I did a brand deal for Away twice, actually, repeat partner. And the first time was all black luggage, which I gave to David. And then the second time, the most recent one, was for this blush pink colorway, which the black is gorgeous, felt classic. But on the luggage turnstile, when it comes out, it's kind of hard to tell which one's your bag because everybody has black luggage. Pink, on the other hand, you know which one's yours. All right, now we are going to pack our takeaway bag. Laptop gonna fit in here. She's a big one. If not, we might have to switch to the backpack. Oh no, it fits. Okay, good. What else do we need in here? My wallet. Where's my retainer? Wondering if I should bring the backpack instead of this. All right, we're switching gears here. We're gonna take my away backpack. Really commit to the blush pink colorway. Oh my God, we're down to the wire, you guys. Yeah, I'm ready. This is my little airplane fit. Gorgeous Lululemon, duh. All right, we did it, you guys. We gotta go. I did forget my tripod and we did have to go back home. But I would say next time I'll pack in advance, but we both know that's not gonna be the case. You think my suitcase is gonna be overweight?
No.
No, you don't?
I gave it a lift already. I checked.
You should have seen the suitcase for my honeymoon in Japan. It was diabolical. It was so heavy. David was lugging it across bullet trains. But yeah, we'll see you next week with the full Hawaii vlog. That's gonna be a fun vlog. This was a tedious, monotonous vlog. We gotta go. As always, I will see you guys next Tuesday.